Are continuing to follow Alice's grand escape out of her enclosure at the biopark. While some consider it a funny jailbreak, others are raising concerns about the well-being of their animals. Part of the reason why Alice escaped her enclosure is because she needed more foliage to eat, according to the In Defense of Animals organization.
So you'll see when you go to the zoo, take a look and see that the sand lot or the the barren dirt, because they have stripped the enclosure bare very quickly, because they require up to 350 pounds of vegetation a day.
More than 24 zoos across the country are closing their elephant exhibits and sending those animals to sanctuaries. It comes after nationwide backlash over elephants' welfare in exhibits nationwide. But the biopark says Alice is actually living longer than the median life expectancy for Asian elephants. And they get daily care and 24-hour access to 5 acres, outdoors, food, and water. And now the accrediting body for the zoo demanding answers on how Alice escaped there. The biopark is up for reaccreditation in September. Reporter John Rupolo digging into past complaints from the biopark.
The Association of Zoos and Aquariums, or AZA, is the biopark's accrediting agency, and it wants an explanation about how Alice escaped her enclosure. They released this statement Thursday. That report will then be evaluated by the Accreditation Commission for any further action tied to accreditation requirements. We talked to Biopark Director Brandon Gibson about whether this could affect the upcoming reaccreditation in September.
I don't believe it will affect our accreditation or standing, but it's something we all take very seriously.
We dug through several years of Department of Agriculture reports conducted at the biopark. Several infractions were found, some listed as critical. A mole rat escaped an enclosure in 2025 and was caught in a glue trap but survived. Water quality testing wasn't done 5 times inside an enclosure for a polar bear. Some drugs didn't have an expiration date. Excessive ozone exposure was found in a penguin enclosure. Some penguins had high respiratory rates and were coughing. A chimpanzee enclosure had peeling and exposed rusted metal. Other inspections found perimeter fences in poor condition.
We have a dedicated team here of over 150 well-trained professional staff members, and we strive to meet all of those, hundreds and hundreds of USDA permit levels and guidelines.
The biopark says they have since corrected all of those infractions. But there have been animal deaths at the biopark over the past few years. An orangutan in 2025, a wombat last year, as well as a hippo euthanized due to a dental infection, and a giraffe with arthritis.
We have the latest technology and a very well-trained animal care staff. So, these deaths that you listed, Tonka the orangutan was well into his 40s. The wombats way past their life expectancy. I think it's a testament to the care and the health that we provide here at the biopark.
John Rupolo, KOAT, Action 7 News.